Oh, you picked a good one for Bo. He loves Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. 7:40 every Tuesday morning, Bo Dietl. And on this one-year anniversary of the Bernie and Sid in the Morning Show here on 77 WABC, Bernie, he has not really got into it in detail just yet. What Bo has done for him during his career, I have. What Bo has done for me both professionally and personally. Time and time again, guys like him and Jim Allen and Pete Morgan have been there for me, and without a guy like Bo Dietl, neither Bernie or Sid here this morning. So on this morning, it's very special that Bo is here to celebrate a one-year anniversary. We love you, Bo. Thanks for being here today.
Well, first of all, I'm so glad it fell on my day here today, the anniversary.
You would have been here anyway, but
I would have come anyway. Right. And you guys, like I said, you guys just picked up the mantle and it didn't miss a beat. I know both of you guys, well, I go back to 1987 with you, Bernie, what year
That's
was
exactly right, 1987
right.
with Mr. Imus.
And then Sid came along, and I've been through a lot of things. We've been through a lot of things.
Yeah.
Through 9/11, through everything. And you want to know something? You guys got everyone's talking about your show. Everyone I talk to, Bo, I love you on the Sid and Bernie show. It's like the old days, and you got a great following because, you know, you make it real. You talk about stuff that is so important to people, and like you said, I was listening on the radio coming in, and like you said, your families are part of all the people are listening families, and the issues that we talk about are important to everybody, and you guys bring it to light. But 1 year anniversary, in Italian you say Chindan. That's 100 years. I don't know.
Well, listen, and you've done the same thing, and of course, you know Danielle and my kids, you know Carol and his kids, but you know 9/11. We went through that together. But in terms of personal stories, right?
Yeah.
And the Imus fans know who you are. You just went through a real tragedy, losing your brother.
Yeah.
And you're one of the toughest guys in New York City. Look at the name of your own podcast on the OG Network. But to have you here that morning crying because you lost not just your brother, but your best friend, that says a lot about you, Bo, and that's part of the reason why this show has success.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, you're going through life, you're going to lose. Eventually you lose your mom and your dad. I mean, it's just the age factor. Grandma, grandpa. I never had a grandma, grandpa that I remember. They were gone. But, you know, there are certain people in your life. And, you know, I lost a sister. It's very effective. But my brother was very difficult for me, and I still haven't really rebounded from that.
I was talking to Bo outside the newsroom, and he really is still upset.
Alan, yeah.
Very upset over his brother's loss.
But you know what? Everyone faces that. But, you know, you can't get into a depression. Anyone out there listening, you know, it's very easy to get into a depression if you have things that are on your mind. People get in depression about money and all that.
Yep.
You know what you got to do? You got to pick yourself up and thank God that you're alive. And things are tough. Some people are making very difficult times with making ends meet, money-wise, health-wise. People going through cancer, heart disease, everything. You hear stuff every day. But you want to know something? You're here on this earth. You're alive, and a lot of people ain't around. I buried a lot of people in the last couple of months. Yeah. But you want to know something? You got to pick yourself up. You got to be positive. All the crap now, all of a sudden I hear they got a fur ban in New York. They don't want to sell fur coats. Then you're going to drive in below 60th Street. It's going to cost you $11. Every way that they can chop you down, they're trying to take you down mentally. But you know what you got to be? You got to be strong. And when you get into that dark depression, it's like a cloud that comes in. You got to push that depression away, and you got to think of the positive things, and you got to
think
of
the people who are alive, who you love, who love you. That's what you have to think about.
And well, that's it. That's it. I mean, look, we've all been through tragedies in our lives, and God knows people become very complacent about 9/11. You know, it's still in my memory when these people want to forget that really happened.
Do you still feel like, because you've been a guy that time and time again has said with Imus and with us, Bo, that it's inevitable that it will happen again? Maybe not in that way. I mean, you still feel that way?
I still believe that there's a certain element out there who are losers. They're a bunch of losers. They got nothing in life. They have no family structure. They have no money. They don't care. So they want to make a blast on their way out. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I am a person that knows that it's just a matter of time till something's going to happen, because you got people that are online, and this is their whole life. They believe in what they believe in, and they don't care. They want to take themselves out because they're not happy with their life.
Right.
So they want to go out with a blaze of glory, blow something up, blow themselves up, and they think they get to the 72 virgins and all that crap.
Because we keep hearing how the caliphate has been destroyed and Donald Trump has defeated ISIS. He himself is congratulating himself. We're congratulating the president. So complacency is setting in because we're claiming victory.
You got to remember one thing. How many Muslims? There are 1 billion Muslims around the world now?
At the very least.
At the very least.
Yes.
And now you got to figure 1%. Which would be what? 1% of a billion would be 100 million?
That's right.
1%. 1%.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that before I get the calculator.
Regardless of anything. So then you're going to have a certain fraction there that are a bunch of losers there. So that little percentage of radical psychopaths are still festering out there. What worries me is the ones that are in our country that go online and listen to this bull crap, and all of a sudden they're praying to kill themselves. I really worry about it every day. I worry about the people in New York City. I worry about it. It seems like something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and you got that sixth sense. Something's going to come down, and everyone's got to understand that it's inevitable. People don't like us to be happy. Americans are happy people.
And when you think about it, we are in the most prosperous times in the history of civilization. And we do get complacent, but it's important to keep in perspective that we're lucky to be alive in this day and age.
And when you talk about
and everybody's so pissed off.
When you talk about 100,000 people coming through our southern border, where we're now just releasing them into the population.
100,000 a month.
100,000 people. That puts a strain. We were just talking about Obamacare. We were just talking about health insurance. Now, all of a sudden, when they come in, they're going to be able to go to the hospital and get treated and get medical assistance when if you don't have the proper insurance, they'll turn you away. I mean, everything that's there, all these issues compile, and then you worry about money, and you worry about the taxes in New York State here. They've gone berserk here now with the taxes.
Exactly.
And everybody's running to Florida because you want to know something. They're getting fed up, and they say, what the hell do I want to live in New York City with all this problem?
And they want to let more people in who are going to be dependent on the government, so it's going to water down the people who are already depending on the government, and you got taxes that are going to go up even further.
Right, and then you get this psycho like this Ocasio psycho has no clue what the hell she's talking about. She's talking about a $21 trillion defense budget. I mean, she's a moron. And you know what? You should get her on the show. She's a moron. She was a cocktail waitress, a bartender. Yeah. She has no clue. New Deal.
She
doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about. This is a moron. This is the left personified. Maybe they should run her for president, lower the age, make her be the president of the United States.
Hey, listen, be careful what you wish for. A couple of years, we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
On a serious note, though, we want to thank you, both of us, personally. Forgetting about the business side, you're a great guest. You've been a great guest for 30 years with Imus. You've been a great guest with us for 3 years, the last year on the morning show. But on a personal level, Bernie has not shared everything just yet.
A great friend, a loyal guy, and a good guy.
Both of us love you to death. Thank you for everything you do for us.
And you know what I did before I came? I did call up Imus and left a message on his cell phone. It'd be nice if he called and could congratulate you guys, because you guys just didn't pick up the sword. You guys picked up the sword, and you're fighting well, and you guys are out there every morning bringing the attention to issues that are so important, and life issues. And God bless both of you. I love you both.
We love you, too.
Happy anniversary, guys.
The great Bo Dietl, everybody. Check out his podcast every week, too, on the OG Podcast Network. He's getting huge numbers. Our dear friend Bo Dietl.